But
did you have the same, ride in France, Paris? Because you were saying you were married, but now you're not married.
I'm not married. Yeah.
Was Paris the same feeling for you, or was it more like you finally knew what it was about for you, and that was Paris?
Well, let's see. How do I just kind of explain this in a sensible way? I think in retrospect, part of my move to Paris was also just to escape. At a certain point in that ride I was just telling you about, the ride of Girls Against Boys, I started to feel cynical. I started to feel like the whole thing had been a failure in the end, right? So what I wanted to do was escape. Escape from New York, escape from the whole thing, just leave.
Instead of facing it, maybe.
Instead of facing it, really. Just like leave, go off, and I could always be the cool guy who went off in the sunset, disappeared into France, and was never heard from again.
Just like just like Jim Morrison.
Right, exactly, right. Yeah, it's just these stupid it's these stupid myths, It's these rock and roll mythology, stupid things. And some of these insane thoughts were living in my head, I was kind of messed up at the time. And but then as I realized when I was in Paris I couldn't run away from it, It's just like it was going to track me down anywhere I went, that sense of failure or whatever. And then I had to basically either I just had to face it one way or another. It didn't even mean make more music, but I had to either make a decision to say, all right, I'm not going to make any more music, or I'm just going to face up to this concept of failure, figure out what it is, and just move past it, try to make something or not. And in order to do that, I had to sit down and think a lot about, what the hell do I want to make, because I didn't know anymore. I got so far into the business end of things that I felt like a lot of that was just not true to me, or it wasn't honest. So it wasn't about making a pop song to me, or it wasn't about making the biggest rock song in the world, bigger rock song than Queens of the Stone Age or something. It was just about like, what do I have to say? What do I have to add to anything? What do I really want to say? Do I want to really say anything? And it took me like 5 years to figure, of like writing and just sort of doing stuff to kind of figure out what felt honest again to write about, and a lot of it is this kind of these themes we're talking about, these themes of like, maybe youth or loss of youth, and like, moving to new places, and but yeah, slowly I kind of had to strip everything back down to try to get back to some original honesty in myself. Maybe not even honesty, but just to strip everything back down to a place that I could reconnect with where I feel like I lost it.